Hi everybody. Hi to all the YouTube people, all the people in YouTube, the YouTube community. All right. Everybody knows that there is a lot of stuff in YouTube, crazy stuff, good stuff, uh, creepy, interesting, all type of stuff. Right. By the way, I color my hair. Right, as you can see, and a little bit my beard. Change the look a little bit. All right, getting back my hair. Okay, and yeah, in this YouTube video, I would like to talk about the the victory of Donald Trump, right, and what's going on there from my point of view. Well, I was going to be, I was wondering to be a political advisor, right? But yeah, I never had any contract with any politician. But even though, if I'm not a political advisor, I behave in YouTube like a political advisor, all right? And even though if I don't get money or, you know, any type of income as a political advisor because I'm doing it as a hobby. I take politics very seriously here in Mexico, in the United States, and worldwide. And yeah, by the way, I'm having a fireball. I don't know if you tried the fireball. Having a shot of this cinnamon whiskey, which, by the way, cheers. Whoa, it's very strong though. Fireball, very strong. Cinnamon tastes really good. Cinnamon tastes really good, but it's very strong. Mmm, great flavor. But like I said, I take YouTube very seriously when we talk about politics because I behave as political advisor, right? I have a TIE fighter here. Well, it's my. I just mentioned that I'm a big fan of TIE fighters. All right, there's a TIE fighter here, another TIE fighter there, and yeah, and Darth Vader is the U.S. president. No. Darth Vader is not the U.S. president. But I take it very seriously because everybody knows that the U.S. president is the most important president. Okay, not because Donald Trump won, because the U.S. president is the most important president in the world. Because the army, even though yeah, there are also stronger armies or strong armies like the Russian army or the Chinese army. But I don't want to talk about armies. I think the U.S. is also very important and the most important country because Hollywood, all right, and because Silicon Valley. It's not just because the army, all right, and it's very important to understand that, all right, that the U.S. is very important to watch the U.S. president on YouTube responsibly because the U.S. is the most important country in the world due to the army, yeah, but also because Hollywood, all the movies in Hollywood, all right. I'm pretty sure you like Hollywood, and yeah, this is one of the main reasons why the U.S. is one of the best. Well, it's the most important country because Hollywood and Silicon Valley. Did you know that all the servers on the banks worldwide are connected to Silicon Valley? You know, to Silicon Valley, the servers, the IBM cloud, especially, all the banks are connected to the IBM cloud. Did you know that? The IBM cloud is the one who regulates the banks worldwide and is located, well, not just in Silicon Valley, also in New York. But my point is, talking about the Donald Trump victory, that me as a YouTube user and as a YouTube uh, yeah, watcher, whatever, I'm gonna take very seriously. I'm very responsible, like I did with President Biden. Okay, with President Biden, I was just focusing in economy. Like most people, I think are worried about it. Okay, even though if I live in Mexico, I don't care about the wall. All right, I can get a visa. All right, I don't care about the wall. What I care is about the economy. All right, here in Mexico, because I live in Mexico, or the economy in the United States, or in Europe, or in Asia. All right, and with President Biden, I was watching just economic news about his economic contribution, politically, all right, how he developed more the economy during his period of time. And I think he did pretty well, all right. I think he did great. And I think most people, not just in the United States, also here, are more focusing economy. Yeah, everybody knows that there are problems, war problems, and yeah, violence, and yeah, a lot of things that happen, natural disasters. But I think the most important part for everybody, or for most people, is the economy. All right. I have here two debit cards. I don't have credit cards, sorry. I don't use credit cards. I don't have also the authorization to use credit cards. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna do the same with Donald Trump when I watch. When I watch sometimes Donald Trump, when he takes power, he's gonna be in power 5 or 4 years. I don't know how many years, but anyway. And I'm gonna do the same like I did with President Biden, the current president, still President Biden, which I did. He did great about the economy, the Bidenomics, all right. And yeah, I know that there were some problems with the things that happened in Europe and that and here. But like I said, when I watch the president of the United States, I like to watch here at the economy, because the IBM servers, the IBM cloud, is in the United States. The banks, all the banks worldwide, are in Silicon Valley, are connected to the IBM cloud. If you knew that, if you didn't know that, well, you know that. And it has relation with the U.S. government, the Department of Treasury, all right. And it's very important to take it very seriously, at least in my case. So I'm the type of YouTube user, that watch and only cares about this, the economy. If someday, unfortunately, happens a world war, well, yeah, we as a civilians, we cannot do nothing about it. But as a user, my interest as a user, my interest as a user is this. All right, it's here, the economy, the money, the jobs, creating factories, creating new jobs, developing a better economy for everybody. All right, better way to pay, better salaries, better incomes, better pensions, and so on. So pretty much me as a user, and I'm just gonna end up this YouTube video. I'm gonna do the same as I did with President Biden. Watch the economic news, all right, and the economic proposals and economic changes that will do Donald Trump to the U.S. economy, all right. Because I think it's very important to watch the U.S. president, as I mentioned, because it's not just because the army, even though there are strong armies as well, like the Russian and the Chinese, but it's because Silicon Valley and Hollywood, I think it's very important to watch the U.S. president because Silicon Valley and Hollywood, right? Hollywood has to tell us a lot of stories that we need to understand. Okay, Hollywood is very important for the world, and Silicon Valley as well. All right, and the IBM cloud that controls all the banks as well, that is in the United States. So that's why it's very important to follow the U.S. president. Okay, it's not just because the army. Like I said, there are also armies, and I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to talk about armies. All right, I want to talk about the economy and also the importance about all my respect to the armies. All right, all the armies I respect them. Okay, all my respect first of all, but also we need to understand that if U.S. is a superpower, it's not just because the army. Okay, I think if U.S. is a superpower, is because Hollywood and because the IBM cloud, because all the banks are connected to the IBM cloud, and the IBM cloud is at Silicon Valley. All right, all the banks worldwide are connected to Silicon Valley at the IBM cloud. All right, and at the Department of Treasury, because the Department of Treasury is watching as well the IBM cloud. So I conclude this video that I'm gonna be very responsible, like I always do in YouTube, and try to watch very interesting and videos that has an impact, especially a good impact in our economy. All right, and at some point the U.S. president has certain type of relation with that impact as well. All right, so I'm gonna be very responsible. I was not supporting Kamala Harris, or I was neutral. I was not supporting Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. But me as a user, as a YouTube user, I need to at least once a week watch the President of the United States talking about the economy. All right. And that's what I'm gonna do with the next president, Donald Trump, and like I did with current President Joe Biden, which I was just watching economic news. All right. So this is it. Well, I'm gonna finish my fireball and have a great one. All right, have a good one. This is not part of the U.S. Air Force. This is part of Star Wars. But anyway, have a good one. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.